Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
Nova Scotia Women's Curling Club Championship. Started with 16 teams, we are now down to 2. Started with many clubs, now down to 1. Congratulations to Lakeshore Curling Club. Your 2 representatives are here in the final. The medals are set, the trophy is set. Team Armstrong and Team Thomas. Here we go now at the Sydney Curling Club. One more game remains, the final. We are excited. Are you excited? It's time to declare our provincial champion. To curl a little. This looks really good, Todd. Looks really good. Will it roll? And
What a
Thomas
shot!
with the shot! Oh, he just ticks it. He just ticks it. Will it curl? Will it curl?
Oh, big miss there, big. A little tight.
Oh, yes, it did. Oh, my gosh.
Oh my God.
Wow. Good afternoon, everyone. We have made it. Finally, we are at the last game of the 2026 Nova Scotia Curling Club Championship. It is the final. 2 teams remain, 1 club remains. Congratulations to the Lakeshore Curling Club. You have won the Nova Scotia Provincial Club Championship. But which team will win? We have 2 great teams today playing. Team Armstrong, Team Thomas. They've already started. As in tradition of important curling events, we always miss half the first end because we know people don't really want to watch the curling. But 2 great teams. Hello, everyone. My name is Bastion Lafort. With me today, I have...
My name is Ann O'Neill, and we are so excited to be here on Championship Sunday with you this afternoon.
Yes, yeah. Oh, the teams have disappeared.
And
Oh, okay. Look, this is the playoff bracket. Here's what happened. Last night, we see all those 4 games that happened. 4 very close games, I must add. And it led to this morning's draw of Thomas Merrigan versus Armstrong Melnick. And Armstrong and Thomas were the victors. They were the ones who came through. They are in the final, Lakeshore 1 and Lakeshore 2. So let's start with Lakeshore number 1. That is throwing blue stones. We have Skip Jill Thomas, mate Kaylee McLean. We have second Marianne Winchester and lead Aaron LeBlanc. So that is Team Thomas. And throwing red, and who do we have?
we have Team Armstrong with the skip, Michelle Armstrong, leading the way with mate Mary Mason, followed by second.
Oh, no one anymore.
Always a test.
Here.
Always a test of my memory.
Here, look on the screen.
Second, Abby Miller, followed by the lead, Julia McVoy.
Julie McAvoy. So, yeah, some great teams. We have a crowd gathering here for the final, and we have a crowd of people watching online for the final.
We do. And if you are joining us for the first time this weekend, we love engagement. So we do have access to our YouTube video stream chat where you can type in the chat. You can share warm wishes for your loved ones on the ice. And you can tell us where you're viewing from. So this morning we had viewers all the way from PEI,
Britain,
Ontario, Chester,
Little Pond, Big Pond.
Little Pond, Big Pond. So it's been an action-packed weekend weekend, and we want to know, where are you tuning in from? And hello to all of the viewers out there.
Yes. You will see that Team Thomas has hammer in this first end. No draw to the button in this game. This was purely Thomas was given the hammer right off the bat because they had a better record in the round robin. They went undefeated. They have been undefeated so far. Team Michelle Armstrong, they did drop one game to the local team, Team Patty Merrigan, I believe. Right? I'm not wrong about that, am I? No, I don't think. No, I'm not. Sorry, I was second guessing myself there. But yeah, so Team Armstrong did drop one game and then rallied back. Had a very close game last night against Team Adams Moss, and here they are. They have persevered. They are now in the finals, and as well, there's two storylines in this game for both of these teams because they are in terms of the finals. So let's start with Team Armstrong because they are the defending Canadian champions.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 years ago, they won the Canadian National Club Championship. They had to take last year off, so this is the first year they can compete in this event since winning the Canadians. So that's a big story.
That's a big title.
And at the same time, Team Thomas, they've been in the final for 2 years in a row now. So this is their third year. Actually, they've been in the final 2 years in a row. Then this is now the third year in a row. They lost the last 2 years. Let's see if they can clinch it. Third time's the charm, maybe, I'm wondering?
I think third time's the charm.
Yeah. So yeah, two big storylines, and we'll see what happens in what is sure to be an exciting game.
And stay tuned. And again, we are so excited to have you with us this afternoon. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so to keep up to date with the latest curling news happening at the Sydney Curling Club. Additionally, this morning someone asked, hey, would you two commentate nationals? And the answer is yes.
Yes, we would.
So if you are interested on hearing our voice on a national level, contact your people.
Yeah, if you're interested in hearing our voice on national level, we're interested in speaking our voices there.
That is very true.
Also, you might hear me pause occasionally during this first end. That's because I am sipping a chai latte I got from Cafe by the Bay. Actually, very good. Can you smell it through my mic? Probably not.
I can smell it. And speaking of Cafe by the Bay, they are our N1 sponsor. Cafe by the Bay is located at 427 Charlotte Street. And if you're looking for a handcrafted latte, a perfect espresso, or a specialty tea, this wee gem is the place to be.
Wee gem?
Wee gem. W-E-E.
Oh. I thought it was more of a switch gem. Not the wee.
Not too sure. That it says wee on my script.
Okay.
They pair their premium brews with delicious fresh bakes and a warm community atmosphere. So thank you to Cafe by the Bay for being our first end sponsor.
Elliot LeBlanc says, good to have you back, Sebastian. Thank you, Elliot. Yeah, I did go for step dancing lessons this morning. Couldn't cancel them. And I am all stepped up. I'm good to go. My feet we're tapping away.
Tapping away at the finals this afternoon.
Yes. But I think, Anne, you and Brittany were able to hold the fort really well.
Yeah,
right?
we were. We had a lot of fun. Brittany was a lot of fun to work with. She did an excellent job. And our engagement went up quite a bit since you left. So we'll see what happens this afternoon.
We will. We will see.
And we have our first viewer chiming in on the chat that Team LeBlanc Curling is watching from from Beaverbank, Nova Scotia.
What? No, say that first word. Try it, please. Say it. Can you say it?
Metropolis.
There you go. You got it. You got
Metropolis of Beaverbank.
And I'm the French one.
He is the French one.
We have a very exciting end here of a lot of hits being shared. So yeah, it's this with that rollout by Team Tom, or not the rollout, sorry, the rock going through on Team Thomas. This has now turned into a end of most likely turned into a blank with some trading back and forth, some hits. I'm assuming at one point one of these teams near the end of the end will try an attempted roll behind that corner just to see if they can get a force or a mistake. But we'll see what happens here. But both teams are here most likely to, are fine, most likely just being nice, calm, and relaxed this end, and letting the nerves, if there are any nerves, kind of fade away. Somebody in the chat's here just for Anne. Thanks, IT dude.
Wow, thank you. I have a fan.
Okay.
I hope they're your fan by the end of this end.
Okay. Wow. I have quick work I need to do.
Very quick. And we'll have a special commentator joining us
Next end, I think.
next end.
Very briefly, a little
We-
special interview.
We have to talk to his people, but we're excited to bring him on board if
Yeah.
he accepts our offer, of course.
Yes. There'll be a surprise. On the TV at the curling club, we have about 5 people watching our live stream. So that's nice to see.
They just want to hear our beautiful voices.
Yeah, why watch live curling when you can watch live curling not live from the comfort of a couch? Okay, Michelle Armstrong throwing the first rock of Skip Stones here without hammer. It does probably need a little roll. Oh, actually, it needs more than a roll. She needs any of this rock. Does she hit it? She does. Does it get out? Yes, it does. But she rolls out, and now Team Thomas has a chance to draw in behind that corner guard. Might have a chance at 2. And I didn't watch much of, or I shouldn't say I didn't watch. I wasn't able to see much of the earlier semifinal game for Team Thomas versus Team Merrigan, as we were watching mostly our the other semifinal game. However, what I did see of it was Jill Thomas specifically making a lot of shots out of nowhere for 2, where I would look over occasionally, I'd see an end, I'm like, oh, okay, it's set up fine, set up bad, and then we'd come back to the game, and then Jill's just making some random crazy shot for 2 points. So skip stones for Jill here. If she can make this draw really good, we might see 2 points kind of come out of nowhere in this first end, and that'd be a really good boost for this team from Lakeshore, who definitely want to get on the board early if they can, and it'd be nice to see if they can get 2 right away. This one does look a little light, though.
I don't think it's going to make it.
Yeah. The sweepers are really carrying it. Does it get in? No, it doesn't. And Michelle Armstrong now, she has a chance to draw in behind that one. And if she's able to make this one successfully, that's going to be a force this first end.
And we have 2 very special commentators replacing us
Yes.
for the second end.
Just for the second end, though. You're going to be really excited to hear them. Well, or maybe just one. Maybe just one. One of these special guests now looks very terrified. Okay, Michelle Armstrong drawing in behind the guard here. This looks like great weight. Can they tuck it in behind? I think they might be able to.
I do too.
But can you see any of that red? Will Jill be tempted to hit it out? I think she might be. You can see about half of that. And it looks like Team Thomas does have a chance for the blank here, but you need to be careful. Usually for these blank attempts, you're a little you're a little more not nervous, a little more relaxed, because worst case you'll always just nose it for one usually, which isn't the greatest, but it's better than flashing. For a shot like this, she's going to make the blank, or she's going to give up a steal of 1 essentially, because it's going to flash or it's going to hit the guard. So really the need to be precise here. But I like this shot. Like, why not? This is the final. Let's blank and get the hammer in the even ends. Okay, Jill Thomas. Last rock, end number 1. See if she can get that red one out. Sweepers are on it. Keeping it straight. Looks
Watching it
close.
closely.
Looks close. I think she has it. Does that blue roll out? Yes, it
Yes, it
does.
does.
And this is a blank end 0-0 after one end. We are now going in the second end, and welcome to our special guest. Guest or guess?
Bastion will help you.
Okay, so we have our special guest with us in end number 2. Hello, Jack McNamara. How are you today? Good? Here, I'm just going to adjust the mic. Say good again. Say good.
Good.
Good. Okay, Jack. So your mother was playing in this tournament, right?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Emma.
Emma, yeah. And do you know what team she was playing for?
No.
No, she was playing for Team McDonald. And you were happy watching, proud to watch her in this tournament, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And are you a future curler?
What's that mean?
It means are you gonna play curling? See on the screen right now?
Yeah.
Are you gonna do that eventually?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna win, right? Yeah. So Jack, you were telling me earlier you did what this morning?
Easter hunt.
An Easter hunt, and you got a lot of eggs.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And you were showing me you got a bunch of tattoos too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the one on your hand say? Or what is that? That's a bunny. And what's that one say? You don't know what it says? No. A happy Easter. Are you excited for Easter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. For those of you that don't know too, Jack's father Mark is a 3-time Nova Scotia men's club champion, winning 2 years ago. I think you Jack, you like wearing his jersey around school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. Well, that's good. And you're gonna wear one of those jerseys of your own one day too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So see the curling right now. So let's commentate on the curling, Jack. So that's Julie McVoy. She's throwing the rock, and who are you cheering for? Do you have a favorite? You're watching this game. Do you like red or blue?
Blue.
Blue. You're cheering. So Jack is a Team Thomas fan for this game. Not that we're not biased here, but Jack has made his choice, right? Yeah. And there's one blue over here. Red's putting one almost in the rings, and that's interesting. And it looks like blue will be throwing now, so I think blue's going to try to get right behind that guard, Jack, right? Yeah. Do you think they're going to make it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have Marianne Winchester. She is throwing this rock. Look, somebody in the chat, Jack, is saying good choice. So that's Team LeBlanc. Elliot appreciates your choice. Do you have anything to say to Elliot?
No.
No. Okay. So Elliot, no wise words. And there they go. Look at that sweeping. And blue gets one in. It is wide open. And yeah, it looks like Team Armstrong is now going to be able to hit that and probably lie 2. So do you think they're going to hit it out, red? Do you think red's going to hit the blue out, Jack?
No.
No, you don't. Okay. So Jack is predicting a flash here. But we will see. Abby Miller, I'm sure she doesn't want a flash, but we shall see. And well, actually, now that I'm looking at this, okay, it is. So Jack, she is going to hit it out, but it almost did flash. You had a good prediction there. Can you see the future?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. And I don't know if that red stuck around. I can't see it, but that looks out to me. But we're not sure. So Jack, there's 61 people listening to us right now. You don't have no comment for that?
No.
No comment. Okay. Do you have anyone you want to say hi to that might be watching at home?
I don't know who's watching.
Well, here we have a couple people who are watching. So why don't you give a shout out to let's see. So on Team Armstrong, the third for Team Armstrong is Mary Mason, and she has a shout out to her family. Who do you see the family here?
Where?
Right here. Read these names here.
I don't know what that says.
You don't know what it is?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what it says.
Oh, you don't know what it says. What? Finn and Maeve and Dan the Man. So Finn and Maeve, Dan the Man. You guys are watching at home. Jack, you want to say hi to them?
Hi.
Hi. Okay. So we're saying hi to Finn and Maeve and Dan the Man. We also have other shout outs as the game goes on. And why don't we shout out our N2 sponsor, Jack, the Medicine Shop. Have you ever been to the Medicine Shop before?
No.
No. Will you go to the Medicine Shop eventually?
What's that mean?
It means will you visit? Will you visit there? Oh,
Yeah.
apparently your father just said you do go there. You get your flu shot there. Do you like getting flu shots?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. Wow. You're more courageous than me. So yeah, I think. So, do you know Brandon? He's the pharmacist at the Medicine Shop.
Yeah.
He'll give you your flu shots. He's nice, right? And he's a good curler. But yeah, so the Medicine Shop, they're our N2 Gold sponsor, and we have some trivia for you. So trivia is the Medicine Shop is a franchise, but each one is independently owned and operated locally. Is that true or false? Jack, I'm sure you know the inner workings of businesses here. So what do you think? Is it true or false?
That mean
It means is it real or imaginary?
real.
Real. And he is right. It is true. Each Medicine Shop is independently owned and operated locally. So good job, Jack. You really know your pharmacies. And we have someone in the chat, Georgia Miller. She's saying, "Go, come on, Team Armstrong." That's red, Jack. So she is cheering, sadly, for the opposite team that you are. Oh,
Who's that?
do you see this?
Yeah.
Do you want to read it, or do you know what it means?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah, I can't even read this. Oh. So another shout out, you mean? Oh. Okay. We're giving another shout out to Abby's daughter. Abby's daughter. See? Georgia. So Georgia is watching in the chat. Do you want to say hi to Georgia?
Hi.
Hello. Jack says hi to you, Georgia, and that's our shout out to Abby's daughter, Georgia, in the chat, who played soccer at the Canada Games and won bronze, according to Mark, who I've on this scribbled note that me and Jack both can't read. But yeah, thank you for watching, Georgia. Jack might not be cheering for your mother, but I'm cheering for good curling. But Jack, I'm sure you want good curling too, right? Yeah. He's nodding his head. He doesn't want to speak right now, though. So it looks like Team Armstrong has a chance to guard this one up, lie one in the center without hammer, and if they do, it's getting to that point in the end that Team Thomas might, even though they might peel it once more, they might start second guessing or thinking twice about peeling it out, because you might waste too many rocks. And I just got a message that there's a couple other people watching you, Jack, or listening to you right now.
Who?
It's I think all of your grandparents, maybe, or Mom, Anna, and Grampy are watching you. That was your mother who just said that.
Why does it say Jack on it?
What? No, it said they're watching you, Jack. See, Mom, Anna, and Grampy are watching Jack. She's telling me this, not you. That's. But do you want to say hi to them?
Hi.
Hello. Do you want to say anything else?
What?
Like you're a superstar. He just rolled his eyes at me.
No.
Oh my God. And this is another peel, but we are getting to skip rocks now. I'm expecting Team Armstrong to... Oh, actually... Uh-oh. Well... That... So what just happened there is I don't know what's... yeah, rock just kind of jammed. Or rock would have jammed, but I think it was stopped too early. That red rock might have rolled in. But I didn't really see it until the very end. But that's definitely what they're talking about right now. And yeah, I don't know where it would have gone. Maybe.
Boy.
Oh.
Did you went to the Olympics?
Do I want to what?
The Olympics.
Did I go to the Olympics? I went to the Paralympics as a stats keeper, Jack. But yeah, that is true. Good question. I didn't know you were following me when I was there.
Dad told me.
Your dad told me. You're very honest. You're very honest. Yeah. For those who don't know, I did go to the Paralympics about a month ago as a stats keeper for wheelchair curling through World Curling, not just for Canada. But yeah, it was a very fun experience. But I am glad to be home. I am glad to be commentating on this tournament back home. And yeah, thank you, Jack. Thank you for asking that. It's very, very kind. Okay, so it looks like they sorted out that rock. You will see there is that red kind of biting now, which I do think is probably where it would have landed. Again, I wasn't really paying attention until they started discussing it because I forgot there was a rock there. But I think that was a good compromise, just a little biter, because it probably would have stuck around anyway. But regardless, Michelle's going to try to guard this rock up, and then I don't know if Jill is going to peel it if this is made good. She might then try to draw herself. Do you know what a draw is, Jack?
No.
So a draw is, see these rings here? See these rings, the circles? So when you get a rock in the rings, that's called a draw. Right?
Yeah.
So you understand, right? That's good because my other co-commentator Anne, she didn't know that until recently. She was bluffing this entire time. So you're kind of up to date now on you're a little more up to date than Anne on curling knowledge. That's good. That being said, this guard does go a little too far, so it looks like Jill's going to have a chance at the double now. And even if she misses it, her blue will probably roll in to sit one.
What?
Couple more rocks.
And then what's done?
And Ann will go back on the mic.
When's Mommy and Ann going to be here?
Probably like half hour.
Why is it a half hour?
Okay, Jill Thomas, her first rock in this second end, looking for the double, and if not the double, looking to at least sit this blue in. They're sweeping. It looks close, but you need to be careful. This red might jam right back, and yes, it does, and leaves the guard. So red is sitting two without hammer, and
Who's
Michelle.
winning?
Right now, no one. Well, right now, Team Armstrong's winning this end, Jack. See these two reds?
Yeah.
So these two reds are closest to the button, and that means that that means that they have 2 points currently. But we have to wait till there's two more rocks. After the two rocks are thrown, then we'll discover who actually scores points. Okay? So just be patient, and we'll get there. You're doing great.
I know.
And see how the screens are changing? That's see her right. Do you know who that is right there?
No.
That's producer Gracie. Do you want to say hi to producer Gracie?
Hi.
So yeah, she's doing all this behind the scenes work for us and for the people at home. Okay, Michelle Armstrong throwing her last rock here, trying to make this one nice. If she can get to the 4-foot, this would put a lot of pressure on Team Thomas in this second end. And the line looks really good. The sweepers are on it. It might be a little too heavy, though. They had to sweep it for line. Did they sweep it too much? Let's see where this red rock ends up. It ends up in almost a perfect position. Maybe a touch too heavy, but I think that's pretty good. Do you think that's good?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now Jill Thomas, blue, she's going to have to draw essentially right to the button. So the button's the center here, okay? And do you think she's going to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think she will? Yeah, good. you like the microphone?
Yeah.
You're playing around with it a lot.
Not.
Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. And I assume this applies today, but I remember yesterday Jill wanted us to shout out all of the novice teams at the Halifax Curling Club who are currently in a spiel. So they're in a tournament at the Halifax Curling Club. Jill wanted to shout it out. Do you want to say hi to all those teams, Jack? Say hi.
What?
No, say hi to all the teams.
What teams?
Just all of them.
I don't know what teams there.
Okay, Jack's not going to shout them out, but I will.
I don't know what teams there is.
Right. Well, anyway, this is the last shot here from Jill Thomas, and this one is staying out wide. If it gets by the guard, it might be able to come back, but I don't know if it's going to stop at all. They head to sweep it to curl it, and that one's going to keep going, and looks like red's going to score one. Is that two? Which one do you think's closer, the red or the blue here?
The red.
The red. So I think you're right, Jack. I think it is two red maybe. But we'll see. They might need to do a measure. It's definitely one red, so that's 1 point for red. And we will see who is closest. And they might need to do a measure. Yeah, it looks like they're calling for a measure. So the chief umpire, Yvon Lefort, do you know him?
No.
No. Well, you don't need to know him. But yeah, so Yvon Lefort's coming out now to measure the stone. So look at this. See, this is the measuring stick. It's going to put it in the middle. There we go. We're going to do a close-up on the dial. So, okay. So, here we go. So, see him? He's pretty quick with that, isn't he? Yeah. And now see this move? So, that's going to show us who's closest. So, you can't see it because of the little chat box here, but there's the dial, and then he's going to push it on the rock. Okay, ready for this? And there it goes. Look at the dial, Jack. And there it goes almost to about here, right? And then we're going to go to the other rock, and we're going to see where it ends up, okay? So you thought it was red. So let's see. Is it red or is it blue? Does this touch the blue at all?
It's
no,
red.
it does not. It's red. You're right. So that is 2 red for Team Armstrong. They steal 2 in the second end, and we have a 2-0 game. Thank you, Jack McNamara, for joining us. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. And everyone at home, please say goodbye and thank you to Jack for gracing us with his presence. So we're going to go back into the third game, and I think co-commentator Ann is coming back now. So say goodbye to everyone, Jack.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, he's now climbing under the... Oh, my God, there's a dog next to me, too. Jeez, sorry, that was... Yeah.
Okay. I'm back.
Ann, you're back.
I am back.
Oh, God, it's Ann.
I know. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can fulfill those duties. That was excellent commentating by Jack McNamara.
It was.
Whoa.
Yeah, and we got a couple of our shout outs. I want to do some more this end because I'm kind of forget who we did, to be honest.
Okay.
And I want to be able to get everyone. But yeah, thank you, Jack McNamara, for joining us. He's now running around the curling club.
That he is. And Steve says, great job, Jack. Best commentator of the weekend. We believe it.
Yes.
Absolutely
best
unreal.
commentator.
Yeah. Doesn't need a could be his own show.
Yeah.
A one-man show.
And he's coming to St. George. Where's
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
St.
with us.
Thomas for
Yeah.
nationals.
Yeah.
So he's part of our production.
Yes, he is. He
Yeah.
really is. Okay, Team Thomas is trying to draw behind this red. They do get by. And yeah, that goes back for... It is wide open, too, so I think Team Armstrong... Okay, Team Armstrong's going to decide to draw here. That's interesting. Oh, no, okay, they do try to hit. I was kind of thinking that that the hit here is probably the better idea. You're up 2 now without Hammer and a little bit more in control of this game. So I don't really see there's a point to trying a risky draw when you can do this hit. But this is tight. Can the sweepers get by this guard? Yes, they can. But can they get the blue? Yes, they can. Great sweeping
Excellent
there
sweeping
by Abby Miller and Mary Mason. Wow.
Wow. And according to the chat, the Team Armstrong fan club says, "Go Team Armstrong" from Michelle's kids, Anna, Alex, and Wrigley. Thank you so much for reaching out today.
Yeah. Go Team Armstrong from Michelle's kids, Team Armstrong fan club. I have here in my notes the Fam Jam.
Jam.
Shout out to the Fam Jam who are watching us at home, Anna, Alex, and
husband TJ.
Wrigley. And I guess he's not watching according to that message.
Oh.
So TJ, you're out of the shout out right now.
But if you start watching, we'll put you back in.
We'll put you back in then. Yeah. That's a much better draw from Team Thomas, right behind the guard, and now Team Armstrong is going to try to freeze right on top of it. They can't really do much unless they try to run back their own guard, which that's a tough shot. So I like this, the little draw call.
Very good. And IT Dude in the chat says, shout out to Jack. So big shout out to Jack
He
on.
didn't just say that, Ann. You're missing the first part of the message where he says, "Woo, it's superstar tennis coach Ann O'Neill." Yeah, my co-commentator, she is a ex-tennis coach. She coached me in tennis, in fact.
I did. That's how we first met.
Yeah, and look at us now.
Look at us now, co-commentating.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Jack. We'll let him know. He did a fabulous job. So we currently have 184 views on the broadcast. So be sure to tell your loved ones, your family, your friends, your neighbors, people you don't even like, to watch our broadcast. Yeah. Subscribe to our channel because, again, the more engagement, the better.
Yeah. Well, only tell people you don't like to watch us if you also dislike it, because then it's like,
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it just makes your day better when you watch the broadcast.
Yeah. We don't want any enemies here.
No, we're all friends.
Yeah.
And if you are just tuning in, we'd love to know where you are tuning in from on this Championship Sunday. Again, throughout the weekend, we've had people tuning in from Prince Edward Island, Ontario, the west coast of Canada, Atlantic Canada, and even so far as London, England.
Wow.
So where are you tuning in from? And don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Yeah. Little unforced error there by Team Thomas. They could have hit to sit 2, but instead they did roll out and they poked their blue from under the guard, and now it's way wide open. But it is very far out, so this makes the hit a little more difficult for Team Armstrong. This rock's running really good, actually. I think it is going to stick. You always have to be careful outside of the sheet because usually I find if there's ever going to be some straight spots or some runs, it's going to be the further out you go. And thankfully for our teams, we have a great ice maker who has been working very hard at getting some very even and consistent ice, I should say, throughout all the sheets and especially throughout the weekend. We have now been watching sheet 2 for 4 days. 4 days, and I feel I know the sheet really well now because it hasn't really changed. So, a big shout out to Benito De Lorenzo, who is our head ice tech here, for all of the work he put in. He was, I don't think he stressed is the word, but he was really working hard because he wanted to get the best ice for these players, and for months now he's been looking into ways to improve, looking into ways to make the ice be as good as it can, and seeing his results, I'm so happy that all of his hard work he put in paid off, because this has been fantastic ice and fantastic curling because of the ice.
I couldn't agree more. And in the chat, we have Cynthia Murphy joining, saying, tuning in from Nanaimo, British Columbia, and cheering for Team Armstrong. So thank you for joining us from the west coast of Canada, and good morning to you.
Good morning. All right, it is morning out there.
It is. See, time zones.
Yeah, God. And Team Armstrong doesn't roll in and leaves that one out of the rings. It looks like Team Thomas is now going to have a chance to use that center guard again, draw in behind. And let's see if they can make this one as good as they made their second rock at the end when it was dead buried behind that center guard. And great line there, but a little too heavy. You did see Julie sweep that rock a bit, which seems a little odd. Why would you sweep your own rock back? But because she knew it was going to be past the tee line, she was trying to get it as far back as possible. Because you see now Michelle's calling for the freeze. Because of the placement of this rock, if you freeze it, it's almost going to be above the tee line. Thankfully, it won't be for Team Thomas. But if you do freeze it perfectly, it'll be very close to the tee line, and it'll make Team Thomas's job much harder, especially this late in the end, to score more than 1 point here. Nicole LeBlanc says, Team Collier agrees the ice was fantastic all weekend. The ice team did a great job. Thank you, Nicole. We'll make sure to pass that along to Benito and the rest of our ice crew that put in a lot of hours. And Melanie Ellis says, when you have a friends on opposing teams, this is a fun one to watch. Yeah, that's one of the good things, especially with all the fans, I hope, tuning in from the Lakeshore Curling Club. You get to kind of celebrate success from your club and from all your friends. So it's kind of a bittersweet final
Very
for
true.
some of these teams where, of course, you want both the win, but at least you'll get some friends from on either team winning, and for sure. So that's nice. Nice feeling to have. We did see Team Armstrong come up short on that freeze, so now Team Thomas can draw in on the other side and kind of cut it off. And if they can bury one here, first or second shot, they're going to be looking really good to score multiple points.
That they are.
However, this one is a little heavy, and while that is a good shot, it still probably leaves that pretty much like what just happened. So if Michelle comes down with the same weight, taps back that blue, she will be shot, and then that'll be very hard to remove that red. Mm-hmm. So we'll see if Michelle can duplicate what just happened. And speaking of duplication, recently I've been looking into getting a new duplication cloning machine.
Okay.
But I've learned that it only runs on a lot of oil.
Oh.
So I'd have to change oil providers probably to Mercer Fuels,
Okay.
which is, in my opinion, the best one in the area.
Could you tell me more about Mercer Fuels?
Sure. Let me tell you about our N3 sponsor,
Thank
Mercer
you
Fuels.
so much.
That was my worst segue this weekend. I'm sorry, folks. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, Mercer Fuels, they keep us warm on and off the ice. They're proud supporters of the Sydney Curling Club, especially a lot of teams around here. Over the many years of competitive curling at the Sydney Curling Club, you can always spot a Mercer Fuels logo on somebody's jacket. And three Mercers, more than three, but three Mercers at the Sydney Curling Club curl, Barb, Dave, and Todd. Hopefully Barb's watching right now. I know she has for most of this weekend. And by the way, look at this shot by Michelle. Holy moly.
And just so you know, Barb gave a special shout out to Brittany.
What?
Yeah.
Not to me?
Not to you, no.
Okay. So there's two Mercers who curl at the Sydney Curling Club, Dave and Todd. Anyway, but the Mercers are great supporters of curling. We love to have them here, and we're so happy that they sponsor not only teams, not only the club, but also our live stream. So thank you, Mercer Fuels, our N3 sponsor.
Thank you to Mercer Fuels.
Jill Thomas has a tough one now. Part of me is thinking that because it curls so much on that side, you can play probably back four weight and tap that red back. If you're a little light, you might give yourself something too on your last stone. But this is a very tough decision to make because if you ever try to bank on doing something that precise, meaning the tap, and really miss it, I'm saying like you flash it or you over curl it or you're very light. then you really have nothing. You might give up a steal of one.
And you know what? Team Thomas, really, we hope they get on the board this end.
Yeah, well, if you're Team Thomas, like of course you want to score more than one just to tie the game or take the lead, but at the same time, it's nice to kind of get that point, get that buffer a little smaller, and get rid of the hammer sometimes. That it's weird to say, but every now and then you just like they've had the hammer now for this will be the third end. You don't want to give up another steal because you start to question what you're doing wrong because with this advantage. So sometimes all it takes is just getting 1 point, and then you get on a roll, get a force, and then you start getting your points. So the priority here is to score if you're Team Thomas. So it looks like they've elected to open up that tight, or like clear out that tight red, open up another path, which is a good choice. So Michelle won't be able to guard both sides. So this is going to give Jill a chance on both shots. And nice shot. If she, actually, well, she did come far enough away from that guard that she probably could have maybe got the double, but it was really tight still. So that's a really good result.
And thank you for everyone who's tuning in from the comfort of their homes. We have 215 views, and those views are climbing. And we have about 50 people here at the Sydney Curling Club this afternoon, which is really nice to see supporting these teams.
Yeah, a big crowd of, I think, some people from away. I'm not sure how many, but definitely a lot of Sydney teams and just people in general coming to watch some great curling.
And a golden retriever, so not just people.
Yeah, there's also
animals
a dog.
too.
Yeah, there is a dog here as well. Okay, Michelle Armstrong throwing her last rock of end number 3. Let's see if she can put this rock pretty much back in the same spot. Maybe a touch more buried so that there's definitely no double attempt.
Sweepers on it.
Yeah, even if she's light here, that's pretty good. You almost don't want to be fully in. Now, this rock seems like it has a long way to go. You really don't want to leave an easier double because if Jill thinks she has it, she might be more tempted to do that than any sort of tap. But here it comes. Here it curls in. And it is a great guard. It is more exposed. I wonder if Jill's going to want to play that or she will do the tap. What does she think is easier?
Or the greater question is, what do you folks at home think is easier?
Everyone at home, you have look. They're talking right now. What do you do? Let's get this in the chat. I want to hear some suggestions. It's personally, I think I prefer the tap just because of the risk of the risk of the double jam, and you might give up a steal of 2. And I've just seen so many curl, so I think I prefer the tap. But I don't think the double is a bad call if you're feeling it. I see this. I didn't see this one. This one I think is a little tougher, but it's definitely less risky. Do you know what they're doing, Anne?
I'm waiting for the folks in the chat to tell me what they're going to do. We need more engagement.
Yeah, currently it's a very dead chat. It seems like people were more engaged when Jack was here.
I think so. It might be an Ann problem.
It might be. It really might be.
We'll just have to get you to start step dancing.
Elliot says the in off the wide for 4. I did see that. That is a good call too, but you need a lot of weight for it. Okay, what Jill's doing is she's trying the long run back nose, try to double them out, see if she can get both reds. Trying to make this curl. You need to nose this top red. She doesn't get the nose, but will she get lucky on a bounce here? Does she hit the other red at all? And oh dear.
Oh gosh.
Oh dear. Okay. That was almost a very unfortunate shot, but that's another steal of 1. Team Armstrong steals 1 and goes up 3-0 now after 3 ends. Wow. And once again, Michelle Armstrong, she has her draw weight in this game. She has been making some great draws this end, last end, and really putting on some pressure on Team Thomas.
And really, that is why, Team Armstrong is one of the 2 teams that are in the championships today. Yes. They've been playing very consistently all weekend.
Yeah. The undefeated Marigans, sadly that username does not apply. now. But the undefeated Americans say, and I heard there's another dog on the way.
That's exciting.
I wonder whose dog.
Don't know. And if anyone in the chat has a guess, please let us know.
Yeah. Okay, Julie McAvoy, she is leading us off here. Let's give a shout out to Julie's kids, Edie and Myra, and husband Joel. And also, speaking of dogs, we have Furby and Stitch. Furby and Stitch, they're Julie's dogs. So Furby, Stitch, maybe they're coming down.
They could be.
I hope. I really hope. But yeah, shout out Edie, Myra, and husband Joel.
And Callum in the chat says, what's the score on the other ice? Well,
let us tell you. There's been
there
three.
is no other ice.
You ruined my joke.
Okay. Continue with the joke.
No, it's
Perhaps
it's too
you
late
didn't
now.
hear
It's
me.
too late now.
Okay.
Thanks, Anne.
You're welcome. This
You're too
is
honest.
honesty.
Yeah.
This is the only game that's occurring this afternoon.
Yeah.
The round robin has reached completion,
Yes.
and this is the final game
Yeah,
of the
of the tournament.
Women's Curling Club Championship.
Thank you, Anne.
You're welcome.
That factual information.
Very factual.
Yes.
All the facts. And for those of you who are tuning into for the first time this weekend, we just want to say, if your club or sports facility is interested in our production, we are looking to take this on the road.
Yeehaw.
We talked to our production team this afternoon. They did backflips when we asked out of excitement. And we are all hopeful that this show will soon be on the road.
Yeah, much like bears, we hibernate between streams.
That is
So
true.
any extra time we can spend living, we'd love that. Callum also asked, who's running the bar? I don't know, but currently Bub Stone is behind it serving drinks. So Bub Stone is currently the bartender, I see.
And we trust him with everything.
Yes. Team McAvoy are having a little discussion right now. I feel that maybe they're getting a little, I don't want to say uneasy with this situation, but that's a really good red rock. And while you don't like hitting something out down 3, you can't really leave it for too long because if Team Armstrong makes a good guard on that rock, it's going to be very hard to get it out later in the end. So I think they might have settled on a little tap. Try to move it out of that position, but keep your own. But you want to try to keep that red in because if you don't, it's just less rocks you can jam on. And oh boy, this one's curling a ton. Might have been a little light, and yeah, this is all over the guard. Taps the red up. I don't think it was on the red wasn't on the center, so that's all good. But it does leave that red fully guarded now, and Team Armstrong has a chance to bury 2. Abby Miller throwing this stone. I already did this shout out, but let's do it again. Shout out to Hudson, Georgia, daughter Georgia, her mom Gail, and husband Jody, and of course, we love dogs, her dog Fergie. So the Miller and Co. family at home.
Shout out.
Shout out. Again.
you.
And maybe every end will shout you out. Who knows? If you start chatting, we definitely will.
That's for sure.
And
And if you have a special someone on the ice who you would like us to give a shout out to or a good luck, we are more than happy to do that for you. If you have a shout out for a viewer who's watching from home, we can also do that for you. We have a couple of shout outs on our list that came in earlier today, and we're going to give them a big shout out by the end of the championship game this Sunday.
You should say that word one more time.
Shout out.
There we go.
Hashtag. Hashtags. Shout out at SCC.
Yeah. And we have Marianne Winchester, she is throwing right now, trying to open up the front, but hopefully run back the blue on those reds. And doesn't run the blue back on the reds, but does open the reds wide open and leaves a corner guard. So that is a good shot. Not ideal, but far from a disaster. Actually, it's way closer to ideal than a disaster. I don't know why I used that word. And now Team Armstrong is going to try to guard those two reds, but you can't guard both, and you need to be careful you don't make the guard on the wrong one, because there is going to be a double there. So you need to make sure you definitely guard that double path up if you're Team Armstrong.
Sweepers on that rock.
Yes, they are.
Sweeping hard.
And the line looks really good. Look at this finish on the rock. It's going to come over hard. Sweeping to make a curl. Here it goes, and this looks like a great guard.
On the line.
Actually, it doesn't guard the one that's shot, but I think it guards the double at least, so it's going to be hard to get both of those reds out. And yeah, it looks like Julie's just trying to do the hit and roll here behind the corners. They won't be shot, but they might have another rock in to possibly get another point this end. So good guard, and we'll see if Marianne can make this nice hit and roll. Speaking of Marianne,
we were talking to Marianne earlier today, and we have a special birthday announcement. So happy 22nd birthday to Lee tomorrow from Mom. So
no, I think it was today, right?
tomorrow.
Oh, did you write that down?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Okay,
But
you
I
just
think I remember.
Okay.
Yeah. So special birthday shout out going out to Lee. Day early for your special 22nd birthday occurring tomorrow.
Yeah. As you can tell, I didn't get this request. It was Anne. So if she messed up any details, that's on you, Anne.
And if you like Taylor Swift, she wrote a song about turning 22.
Yeah.
So it's quite a bop and a great one to listen to on your 22nd birthday.
Yeah, we would play it for you, but this stream would get taken down.
That is true.
And then you wouldn't be able to watch curling.
Correct. And we can't have that. But I can speak on behalf of all of production. The 4 members of us have all listened to that song on our birthday.
Oh, do I keep calling Jill Julie? Oh, did I do that? I'm really sorry if I did.
Melanie, thank you so much for correcting us. We have notes written on a paper gift bag, and we accidentally wrote down the wrong name. So, although the algorithm doesn't...
Well, which...
Wait, now we're really confused.
Yeah, Julie McAvoy, Jill Thomas. That's what we have written down as our names, and that's what I thought their names were. Who am I calling Jill? Melanie, please clarify. Elliot says yes, so I guess I've been calling Jill Julie then. I apologize. People are nodding now. Whoops. Okay.
We need to upgrade
everyone's booing
our
me.
system.
Where's Jack? Kick me off. Where's Jack? Oh my goodness. Oh God. What? No. What do you? No. We're right, Ann.
Oh, we are.
Well,
right.
no, we're not. But like the notes are right. It's just I am
Oh,
wrong.
it's you
Yeah,
that's
you're- yeah.
wrong. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think unless. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, I'm wrong.
Okay. So if
Yeah.
he makes the mistake one more time, I am contacting Jack's people, and we're
Okay.
gonna replace you with
Yes.
Jack.
I am on thin ice.
Very thin ice.
Yeah. And speaking of thin ice, there's probably a thin layer of ice currently on the Lakes Golf Course greens, which are
Oh,
thawing
right,
out for the
right.
summer.
Yes.
Lakes Golf Course, our N4 sponsor.
Okay. Tell me more.
Yeah, so the Lakes usually do a 4 in the 4th giveaway where... Sorry, I'm just reading the comments right now. 4 in the 4th giveaway where they would give away 4 passes to any team that scores 4 points in the 4th end. For provincials, we decided instead of doing that, the Lakes, they're going to donate for passes to a team here. So that way a team definitely gets to play at the lake. So we did a draw yesterday after the round robin finished, and we were hoping a team from away might win because that gives them another excuse to come down.
Of course.
And to our great sadness, Team McDonald from Sydney won. That's not true. We were happy
I
for
hope
them.
they ask us to go golfing with them.
Yes, I
That
hope
would be
so
very
too.
nice.
But anyway, thank you to the Lakes for sponsoring 4 in the 4th and other tournaments, our leagues, and also now the provincial tournament.
Next tournament will be nationals.
And this rock is curling a ton. Looks like this is going to crash, and
Wow.
still one red. That red must have a force field around it.
I think so. And if you are just joining us this afternoon, it is the 4th end. Team Armstrong is up 3-0, and we are almost entering the 4th end.
Yes. There will be a 4th end break after this. I'm going to go and...
Teach me step dancing from his
yes,
class this morning.
And then get berated by hundreds of people here for all my mistakes.
We'll have to put you in hiding.
Yeah, I need to be witness protection.
And then when you're gone, we'll get someone to potentially fill your place.
Yes. You're
But
right.
stay tuned. You'll have to stay tuned for the second half to find out what happens.
Yeah, who knows?
Anything can happen.
It's a long game.
It's a very long
And
game.
speaking of long games, while Team Armstrong is currently sitting one with up 3 without hammer, blue is in a good position.
That they are.
The blue of Team Jill Thomas. There we go.
Gold stars.
Thank you. Is in a really good spot. It is fully exposed as well. So if Michelle doesn't make this one good, and by make this one good, I mean as long as she doesn't protect at least that side of the blue rock, meaning this side on the right from this view, it's gonna. Oh my goodness! However, look at this. That pick. I wonder.
I
That
feel
must
like
have.
it must have picked.
Wow. Oh, that's too bad. And yeah, that rock pretty much does nothing. And Jill
Jill.
is. I can't actually imagine that I was saying Julie. Was I?
I
Do you remember, Anne?
I don't remember.
Gracie, do you remember? I mean, I believe the people, I guess, but
We have to believe the people.
it feels so natural saying Jill. Well, her name is Jill, so I guess that's why it feels natural. But okay, Jill Thomas throwing her first stone. I'm having an existential crisis right now. Oh my goodness. Jill Thomas is throwing her first stone here. Let's see if she can lie too.
And we are currently up to 264 views this afternoon. We're hoping to make it to 300 by the end of the day. And I believe we hit... Oh my gosh.
This rock is staying straight. I think they thought it was going to curl a bit. And you want to keep both these blues in, and you will.
What a shot.
Yeah, you did want to get a little separation between those blues so that it's not easy nose double. But at the same time, you're very happy that now blue is sitting 2 rocks. Because for the entire end, it looked like red might be able to... Might be able to score here. Okay. I believe you guys in the comments. I'm seeing all these pour in. Okay. So nice shot there by Jill Thomas. I'm gonna have to look at my screen every time now, even though I'm. Oh God. Hashtag names that start with a J gate. Thank you. Somebody understands the struggle. Somebody understand. Okay. Last rock. Michelle Armstrong. And this one needs to curl up to nose if she wants to get the double, but it is not going to do that. She's only going to get, I think, the 1. And does this blue get out even? Can they get this blue out? Okay, they do. And it looks like Jill Thomas, right? Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so paranoid. Oh. I'm broken. Okay. Looks like Jill Thomas is going to have a draw for 2 now. So only has to hit the paint. So this shouldn't be the hardest draw in the world, but I will kind of highlight that she's thrown many hits the last few ends, to many good hits, or very tough hits, I should say, to try to bail her team out the last end. So let's see if she can find draw weight, especially a little further into the game. So here she goes. Fourth end, looking to get 2 points.
Last rock of
You
the
see
fourth end.
Brittany De Lorenzo, commentator for last game, watching the line intently. And this rock looks really good. The sweepers are not nervous at all. She has backing now, and I think this is going to be 2 blue for Team Thomas, who get on the board. It is now 3-2, close game.
And we have a game.
We're heading to the fourth end break, folks, so we're going to be back in 5 minutes, but stay tuned because looks like these two teams from Lakeshore are not done yet. There's much more game to come, and we will be right back after a word from our sponsors and some nice music for you guys to jam to as you wait for the fifth end to begin.
This live stream is brought to you by The Curling Store, Medicine Shop, Mercer Fuels, The Lakes Golf Course, Destination Cape Breton, Daniel's Ale House and Eatery, Cafe by the Bay, and McIntyre Chev.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.
And we are back. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. We are so back for the second half of this curling game.
Yeah. Before this end kind of gets more in depth, because this is a close game, we'd like to address a comment about Anne missing all of yesterday and leaving me on my lonesome. Well, not really. I had some guest commentators last night. All through yesterday. That's Stephen Campbell. He's asking about that. And curious about your commitment, Anne, to commentating. Do you have any answers?
It might be better. My commitment may be better at commentating than Steven's commitment to attending final curling games.
I don't even think final curling games. I think just curling games in general. If for those that don't know at home, that the specific commenter, he's on my Thursday night curling team, and by on it I mean in name, because this year I believe out of the, I'm going to say about 18 games we played, I can probably count on one hand how many games he was there, and so yeah, he was very committed to my team. I know that, and now every time we lost, I'd hear about it though, if he was there or not. So I'm glad he was really interested in our losses, and I'm glad that he's interested in Anne's commitment to this volunteer commentating gig he has.
But back to the focus of this afternoon. We have Team LeBlanc curling in the chat saying, "Good job, Team Thomas." And yes, we couldn't agree more. These two teams are playing very well this afternoon.
Speaking of Team Thomas playing really well, look at that shot they just made. Oh my goodness, Jack just scared me. That was commentator Jack, who talked earlier to all of us. But yeah, a great shot by Team Thomas. And now we have Julie McAvoy.
Okay.
One of the other J names.
Yes.
She is throwing this shot, trying to put a red in. Team Armstrong is up 1 with hammer. This is a good chance this end to maybe extend this lead. Elliot LeBlanc agrees that was a great come around.
And Elliot, congratulations. You are once again our #1 fan. So thank you to the algorithm and the statistics. If you want to reach the status of our #1 fan, you will have to engage with the chat more.
Yeah, and this end we might have a giveaway for our #1 fan. We will see.
But you know what we are not giving away? A trip to Cape Breton. But although we are not giving away a trip to Cape Breton, we would still like you to come visit us. And that brings us to our 5th end sponsor, Destination Cape Breton. As teams catch their breath, this end is brought to you by Visit Cape Breton Island. Whether you're a local or watching from away, there is no denying we live in a world-class destination.
Wow, look how they got by that guard.
From the Cabot Trail to our legendary hospitality, let's celebrate the island we come home. So go explore your own backyard.
Melanie says this is setting up nicely. Melanie, I think you're cheering for Team Thomas, right? Because I agree. This end for blue looks amazing now, especially with that little tap. That back blue is frozen, and yeah, Team Armstrong's going to start peeling now. And Team Armstrong needs to open this up and try to get out of trouble. Oh, and is this even going to hit that guard? Oh, okay, it does. That was close. But yeah, these are some very odd angles, but I do think blue is in the better position out of the two teams here.
Jack is so excited, he's jumping up and down.
Well, he just hit me.
Oh. It was a reflex out of excitement.
Right. You're right.
Reflex, totally.
Oh, right. Oh, Melanie, I remember you. Yeah, Melanie, you're from HRM cheering for. You have friends on both teams.
Melanie,
right,
I think it's time we replace Sebastian.
No, please, no.
Where is Jack McNamara? And thank you to all 309 of you who are tuning in right now. We know those statistics can only get higher as the afternoon goes on. Mm-hmm. And we'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Call your friends, call your family, call your neighbors. Join in the fun this afternoon at the Sydney Curling Club.
And Melanie says she's going to win either way. So I think that we have our 5th picked out for nationals, no matter what team wins. So Melanie Ellis, congratulations on going to nationals in November when you're selected as 5th by both of these teams.
And Melanie, please take us to nationals with you. Because again, if you are tuning in from the National Committee, we would love to take our show on the road.
Jack's throwing a punch at me right now, and now he's petting a dog. He's a very busy man. That was a good guard by Team Thomas, even though he did come a little deep. And Team Armstrong. Team Armstrong now is going to try to open it up, hopefully get another rock in the rings, but might get this red out instead. And oh, that was very close to being a big disaster for Team Armstrong. I am a little distracted right now by some of the events happening right around me. So if I mess up any names, this I do have an excuse, and especially because Anne's also incapacitated by laughter right now, watching me get tortured by all these spectators. So yeah, I apologize for the chaos.
Oh, serious. Okay. Done laughing. No more laughter.
Jill Thomas has
You
called
were
a guard.
corrected.
What?
Yes. Jill Thomas. You got the name right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Wow, that was sneaky. And if you are tuning in from the comfort of your home and you are located in Sydney, we'd love to welcome you here for the final 3 ends. By the time you get here, we'll enter the 6th, but we are more than happy to welcome you down and come say hi. There's dogs, there's people, there's snacks, there's curling. You couldn't really ask for much more.
And this is again another peel attempt, but they're trying to run this blue back into the pile, and they don't succeed. But they do succeed in opening it up. This little game of cat and mouse here between Team Thomas and Team Armstrong. Set up a guard, open it up, set up a guard, open it up. We'll see who will flinch first. But I think it will have to be Armstrong, who have hammer and are not shot right now, who will eventually need to make a move on those rocks in the house if they're not able to successfully run this back.
And if you are just tuning in, we'd love to know where you are tuning in from. Today, so far, we've had spectators from PEI, Ontario, British Columbia,
London,
England, and across the HRM. So please let us know in the chat where you are tuning in from today. And thank you so much for being part of our special weekend here at the Sydney Curling Club, really celebrating women's curling at the Nova Scotia Provincial Women's Curling Club Championship. Oh, another dog.
And that wasn't a dog. That was Garth Nathanson doing a spin for me in his jacket.
The jacket looks great.
Yes, it
And
does.
Sebastian, where did that jacket come from?
It came from Italy.
All the way from Italy.
Yeah.
And how did you get it in Italy?
I was doing stats for the Paralympics.
Okay.
You might have overheard Jack asking me about that earlier.
I did.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I guess you weren't listening to my response.
I wasn't.
Okay. And Team Armstrong's now coming to discuss this. So game of cat and mouse. One of them needs to flinch eventually, and it looks like Team Armstrong's looking to flinch here and maybe look to tap the red up to get shot, which I think is not a bad call. My only hesitation is if you do that, there's a good chance that you're only going to score 1 in this end. But if they only score 1, Team Armstrong, they're still up 2 going into the 6th end, so it's not really the end of the world.
No, it's not.
You just really don't want to give up a steal of 1. Team Armstrong has been in control of most of this game, They don't want to. They don't want to kind of give it away by playing too cute or making too many tough shots in order to get a bunch. Like, just take your one and keep that lead, keep that momentum. Ames Terrio says listening in the car between Truro and Halifax. So, where's that? What's that on a map?
We'll have to direct that question back to Ames. I'd say they're on the road.
What, okay. Oh, yes, I did.
You know?
I did get that. I was just trying to, on the fly, think of a place.
Okay. We have to work on that for next season.
Yeah. Yes, we do. We'll study up on our geography.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll do names. You do geography.
Yeah. Also math. Step dancing.
Yes. Yeah.
Everything in between.
This rock looks really good. The weight looks perfect. If they hold the line, I think red might be shot at the end of this. And there it goes.
Wow.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. We never know. What do you think at home?
I think red. And I'm sure everyone else is going to think blue.
So in the chat, who do
Let's see.
you think is sitting shot
Jack.
right now? Red or blue?
Jack McNamara's here. So, Jack, see the button right here. What rock do you think is closer? Let's go to the overhead. So, what do you think is closer to the center, red or blue?
Blue.
Blue.
Jack disagrees with me. So, we will see who is closer later. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you so much, Jack. All right, we'll see who's right. Is it Sebastian or is it Jack?
Yes. Or we will never find out. Jenna McClellan also says, everyone always goes against what I say.
Jenna says blue. Jenna's on Team Jack.
I do have glasses, so I know, but they're supposed to correct my vision.
That's true. And tomorrow, Sebastian will be making an eye appointment.
With our sponsor next year, maybe, Vogue Optical. If you want to sponsor us.
Please reach out.
Melanie Ellis also says blue, as I get more sad. Oh, yeah, here we go. Elliot, thank you, Elliot. Red at the moment. Yeah, and with Jill trying the shot, I do think she also believes me and thinks it might be red. She's trying to tap back the blue onto the red. Does it get by? No, it doesn't. It crashes.
Not what you wanted.
No. And let's see what Michelle tries on her first rock here.
All right, I have a special guest for the last two rocks.
Somebody just couldn't stay away. Oh, and he's now gone again. Some discussion here. I'm assuming this is about who shot or not, or what you do to try to get your two if you are Team Armstrong. That being said, if red isn't shot at the moment, I think that it's going to be a really tricky situation because you need to guard that blue as it is. And we have our special guest back too, as Anne is getting him set up. But yeah, I think that. Oh, hi, Jack.
Hi.
Hi. You're really interested in this end, right? You want to see what happens?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think it's blue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it's blue. I think it's red.
No, you don't. You
No, I do think it's red. I'm saying me, like Sebastian's. Yeah, but more people think you're correct than me.
Why?
I don't know. They just do. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm not sure what Michelle is gonna settle on here. Oh, here, say cheese. Joanne Hudson's taking a picture of us. But I think if this is a really tough spot for Michelle because you can't guard everything. Like obviously the blue-red is the easier shot, so that's hitting this blue onto the red. That's easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. But you also have this red-red combo if you're Jill Thomas, if the blue-reds guard it up, and probably both reds spill and the blues stay. Like, there might be a triple on that other side. But anyway, we'll see what she guards. Michelle Armstrong throwing her first rock with hammer up 1. So here it goes. Look at them sweeping.
I see my dad.
You see your dad back behind the window? Yeah. Where's he at? I don't see him.
He's right there.
Oh, he's right over there. And here comes the rock. Is it going to get over the hog line, Jack? Is it going to get over the line? There it goes. And honestly, that's not a bad guard for the blue. Oh, we have somebody else thinking it's red. And yeah, it looks like Jill's going to be doing the blue-red to, I think, probably sit 2 here. So yeah, so remember that shot we were talking about, this blue-red?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what Jill is going to be trying right now.
Who's closer?
So if she's trying this, I think it might be red then, because I don't know why she would try. I think she'd be guarding, so putting a rock kind of over here if the other team was shot. But it might be too close to tell, so they might be just trying to do this just in case, you know? You see the time clock running behind them?
Yeah.
Do you know why that's happening?
No.
So that's for thinking time. And now it stops because the rock is coming down. This is Jill Thomas throwing last rock and number 5. Let's see if she gets this rock.
My mom's not watching anymore.
No, she isn't. And here it goes. This looks really close. Look, Jack. Blue, red, and exactly as you called it. So great call there on the easy, as you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. And she made it look easy, and blue is now sitting 2 rocks. And what do you do now if you're red? So how does red get close here?
They have to bump that red.
They have to bump this red. Yeah, I think you're right. And they're going to come through here then, come through these little guards and bump that red? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see. Jenna McClellan says, now we'll never know if it was blue or red. Jenna, you are right. We'll never know. So right now, blue is closest, right, Jack?
Yeah.
Who do you think's closest between this red and this blue? Red or blue?
Blue.
Blue. Yeah, obviously? Yeah, obviously it's blue. I think so too. So you think it's 2 blue? And Melanie says no questions now. That's true. So Michelle has made up her mind on this shot, and I think you can see them going quick because Michelle Armstrong's team is now under 10 minutes for time left in the game with 3 ends to play after this. So they need to start picking up the pace and throw this rock. Here they go. I think they're doing your shot, Jack. I think they're tapping up the red. So let's see if they make it, okay? Okay, last rock and number 5, Michelle Armstrong throwing this rock down the ice. Right now they're sweeping the curlet. They need to get by this blue. Do you think it's going to get by? Here it goes, and I don't think so. I think this is going to tap the blue, and it's going to be at least a steal of 1 and probably a steal of 2. Let's see if they take a look at it. Let's see. It's going to be close.
And they're going to measure it?
Do you think they're going to measure it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Oh, they are. Look, you see her just spin her hand?
No.
Oh, well, so yeah, look, they're going to measure. And do you remember who's going to come out to measure?
No.
No, Yvon Lefort. Some random umpire man that I don't have any direct relation to. Look, that's him right there. Do you remember him now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, there he is. Okay, so here we go. And, wow, look how ungrateful he is to the stream with Yvon Lefort in the way of the rock right now. We're not able to see this. Okay, there's the overhead. Okay, so we can't see the dial, but there they go. They're measuring the red right now. Here he goes to the blue. We can see this, though. Let's see if it is blue. Let's see how much that dial goes. It goes far. That is blue. So good job, Jack. You're 2 out of 2 on predictions today. High five. Yeah. Well, and Team Thomas takes their first lead of this game. It is 4-3 after 5 ends. 4-3. What? You have anything to say?
No.
No. Okay. You look like you did. Okay. So here we go. We have Erin LeBlanc. She's throwing lead stones now. And we're probably going to see this rock be a guard, or at least the call be a guard, because Team Thomas is going to want Team Armstrong to either blank or they're going to want to steal. Do you know what a steal is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? What is it?
I don't know.
No, okay, you don't. Sorry. Okay. So that steal is when the team without hammer scores. Yeah. And look, you have a fan behind you too. Who's that? And Team Armstrong now has to put up a corner guard. They're looking to score multiple points this end, and especially they want to score and maybe get the lead back in this 6th end. But you're going to see them playing quick. Under 10 minutes with 3 ends to go, that is tight on time. So they're going to have to make some decisions quickly. I did point this out a little too late in the end, so I wasn't able to finish the explanation, but thinking time. So you think, right, Jack? Yeah. You can't nod. People back home, they can't see you.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, you think. Okay. Yeah, so thinking time is whenever the rock isn't moving. So when this rock stops, the thinking time will start again. And then when the rock will start, then it will stop once again. So it's just time between the rocks that are thrown, and you get 30 minutes in a game. What?
My team's winning.
Your team is winning. Yes, Team Blue is winning right now. While we try not to be biased here on the stream, Jack McNamara, he has picked his favorite team in the 2nd end of the game, and that is Team Thomas, Team Blue. And this red rock is on the center guard. If it ticks it, this will be the no-tick rule, and that blue will go back. This red will be out of play. And there goes the red. It is Jill's decision, and yeah, she's going to put it right back, and that red is out of play. That is a no-tick violation from Team Armstrong. As they put the rock back. That looks to be in a good spot. We can show them the overhead if they want, if anyone wants the overhead. Does that look where it was at before, Jack?
No.
No, it doesn't? You think they made a mistake? Where do you think it was?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, well, well, for the time, I guess that's close enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear earlier too? There's a birthday for a daughter on Team Thomas's team. That is Marianne's daughter, Lee. She's 22 years old. Do you want to say happy birthday to her? Apparently it's tomorrow though. Anne O'Neill's notes do not say that, but apparently Anne just remembered it. But do you want to say happy birthday to Lee, who'll be turning 22 tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can say it.
When?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Lee. There we go. Okay, Team Armstrong's trying to open this up. This looks really close. Can they get a bunch of blues out? Boom. There goes 2 blues. One stays behind the guards, but that's looking a lot better for Team Armstrong now.
Oh.
What?
Still winning, though.
You're still winning, though. You are right. And look at the replay. So this is just what happened. Look, blue. Another blue. Hits the other one, and those are 2 blues that are removed. What a shot there by Abby Miller. But Team Thomas, they can draw in behind and put another one in the rings. This one is curling a ton, though. Are they going to get by this red guard? Are they going to get by? No, they aren't. And will it open up? I think it opened it up. And now you might be able to see some of that blue that shot rock. So, yeah, Team Armstrong has a chance to probably lie one or at least get a rock in there to maybe score 2 points later on if they can freeze this or a small tap. See if they can do this. What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Eh.
I thought you sneezed. Oh, look who just entered the curling club. There's 2 new fans. Who are they?
My mom.
Who?
My mom and sister.
Your mother and sister. Okay. And look at this shot by Team Armstrong. Really good
I
way.
didn't see the shot.
You didn't see it?
Oh,
You-
there.
Yeah, it's right there. It's this red right here. Yeah. So yeah, Team Armstrong, great shot, but it is exposed, and Team Thomas just has to hit nose or a little off nose, and they will have a chance to sit 2 now. But you have to be careful you don't roll too far. If you roll too far, it's going to leave the same shot for Team Armstrong again. They'll be able to just kind of roll in there, but I don't think they'll have this issue. And does that blue stick around? If it does, that's great for them. And, oh, it spins back. Look at that. That was almost like, that spun back probably like a couple inches.
She's right behind you.
What, Jack?
I said she's right behind you.
Who's right behind me? Oh, Anna, your sister. Hi, Anna. Okay, so Team Armstrong has a chance to hit and roll behind these guards, and look at this rock curl. This looks really good. Got to be careful you don't roll too far, but this looks amazing. What a shot behind that stagger by Mary Mason. Great shot. And red is sitting 1 with hammer now. No way to get that other red out, and Team Thomas is forced to freeze to it. But even then, this is a hard freeze. I don't know if you can get shot out of it. And here she goes. Are they making this shot, Jack?
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Okay. So, people, you don't even have to watch this shot. We know it's going to go well. And here it goes. This does look really good. And needs to get by the reds. Does it get by the reds?
Yes.
Yes, it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. That was so close. But that's a really good spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because what can they do now if you're blue?
They can push it.
Yeah, you can push the blue into the red, or you can push it shot. You're right. So yeah, you got to be, if you're red, you got to be really careful now, because if you don't make this draw, Team Thomas is going to be able to use that blue and promote it. Okay. Here's Mary now. See if she can draw in here. And immediately this rock is curling. The sweepers are on it. And this rock looks possibly light, but definitely over curling. You don't want to tap up the blue. And yeah, this is going to be too light anyway. I think they're fine. And look at that. So, Jack, they might have to try. Look, I think they're going to try your shot now, right? This is the blue into the red.
No, I said they're going to go forward.
Yeah. Oh, you think they should tap it to the button?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's another good chance. Yeah, that's another good shot too. We'll see which one they try.
That he's going to be scared.
Sorry?
That she was gonna be scared of the dog.
Oh, you thought your sister was going to be scared of the dog. And is she scared?
No.
So we're commentating on both curling and dog petting here at the Sydney Curling Club today. Okay. Jill Thomas, first stone here. Let's see if she can do the blue into the red. 11 seconds, and we hear the sweepers call out. So this is nice, controlled weight. It is curling, but it must be close. They're now trying to curl this a little more. Can they get enough of this blue? Can they get enough of this? 1, 2, there goes the red, but does it jam? Yes, it does. And where does that other blue end up? Okay, so blue is sitting 1, 2. Perfect shot by Jill there. And yeah, this is great. Especially if you're a fan of blue. Isn't it good, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah. However, Team Armstrong's going to try to draw one in there, and we'll see if they can make it. But a great shot by Jill. They needed that rock because it was looking very likely for Team Armstrong to get 2 up until that shot. So this is turning into a good end for Team Thomas. Looking good to force maybe here, which they'd be very happy to do. If they can go into the last seventh end of this game tied with Hammer, that's a great position to be in. Okay, Michelle Armstrong. Let's see if she can draw in behind this little stagger on the other side. Here it goes. Sweepers are on the rock. This one is also curling a bunch. Is this one light? Are they going to get by? Are they going to buy this blue?
No.
No. And yeah, that one overcurled a bit too much, and blue is still sitting 1, 2. And I wonder if Jill is just guarding this red here. Maybe guarding the tap. Either that or I don't think she's drawing behind the stagger because that doesn't seem like enough ice for this. Yeah. What's that?
What?
You're
Pushing it.
You're pushing it. Yeah, there we go. You can hear nice and clearly now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Jill Thomas, last rock of the 6th and lying 2. I believe she's doing a guard just to make Michelle Armstrong have a tough shot on her last. This rock has got to curl over. You got to get it about to the center line to make this one good. And it really needs to curl.
They're not getting
You said it's not getting there? And I think you're right. It doesn't get to the center line. You should be a skip someday, Jack. You're really good.
What's that mean?
That's what Jill and Michelle are. Like, see Jill sliding down here? She's a skip because she does strategy. So you're a strategist. Okay. So last rock here for Team Armstrong. They are going to be tapping up that red at the top 12. Thank you, Gracie. This red at the top 12, they'll be tapping it up for 1. It needs to be full 8 on this tap. And sweepers are on this right away. The line looks really good. How is the weight, though? Can they tap this one far enough? Here it goes. Are they going to tap this red?
Yes.
Yes. And yes, they do. Good call, Jack. And great shot by Michelle Armstrong. Ties it up 4-4. We have a tie game.
There was no 4 there.
What?
There was no 4 there.
Gracie's still just she can only do so much at a time. So we never complain about Gracie. We just complain about Devin, okay? So say good job, Gracie.
What?
Say good job, Gracie.
Good job, Gracie.
Yeah, good job, Gracie. She's doing great. And say, Devin.
Why?
Because we always get after Devin. Okay, I guess it's only me. But look, the 4 is back up. So we're good. But anyway, we're going to get into the 7th end now. So everyone back home, let's give a big round of applause for Jack, who put on a great show. And thank you, Jack. Maybe you can do our post-game interviews, okay? What's that mean? Well, we'll talk. We'll get Devin to explain to you how to do that, okay? Yeah, you'll be a natural. Anyway, thank you, Jack, and Anne, you're back on deck, I think. Oh, here we go. We'll mute it while this changeover happens. And while we do this changeover, it's now our 7th end, so let's get on with our 7th end stretch. So let's play some music while we wait here.
The 7th end stretch is brought to you by Daniels. And everyone at home, get on your feet, stretch around, dance, let loose. Here in curling, we're friends of everything. Oh, there's another dog here. And one, and a two, and a one, and a go. And one, and a two, and a three. And spin around. Maybe do some step dancing while you're at it.
Wow, I feel so nice and stretched after that 7th end stretch brought to you by Daniels there. And welcome back, Anne.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my job.
You are. You really are. But I mean, we're just recruiting for the future when we become a big company doing these streams everywhere.
That we are. So if anyone from the national championship is watching, Sebastian, myself, and Jack, pending if his agents let him, we're going to go on the road.
Yes.
Yep. And for those of you just tuning in, we are tied 4-4 at the Nova Scotia Women's Curling Club Championship in the 7th end. We have Team Thomas and Team Armstrong playing one another this afternoon, and it's a very, very close game.
Yeah, and this is when the strategy gets really interesting because it all kind of comes down to these next 2 ends in terms of what you score and who scores. And what I mean by that is Team Thomas has hammer in the 7th end and it's a tie game. That sounds pretty good. Mm-hmm. But you got to make sure you score more than 1 here, I think. If you ever only score 1 and go into the last end without hammer up 1, Anna wants to do the same thing you did? Are you saying that or is Anna saying that? Sorry, everyone. Jack is talking to me right now. You do, Anna? Well, how about after the game's over, we'll have you on and to say goodbye, okay? Yeah. Anna's now shaking her head, so I'm not sure Jack was telling the truth. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah. So basically, if Team Thomas ever gets forced to 1 here, they're in really bad shape. So you're going to see them probably try to go for the blank at the start, so that's why they're opening it up. Mm-hmm. But Team Armstrong, they have a rock in right now. If they get another rock in a good spot, you might see Team Thomas pivot kind of middle at the end and start putting a lot of rocks in everywhere, or go a bit aggressive because they'd really want to score 2 then.
Exactly.
And if you're Team Armstrong, obviously if you steal, that's amazing, but you're really going for the 1 for Team Thomas. That's your main goal because it's a lot easier to do than steal. So this is where the strategy becomes so important. If you're Team Armstrong, just don't give up a blank. That's kind of the main thing.
And we are almost at 500 views this afternoon. So if your loved ones enjoy a game of curling and you want them to catch the last two ends of the Nova Scotia Women's Curling Club Championship, be sure to give them a phone call.
Yes.
And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because the more subscribers, the better. And we have some feedback in the chat that says, "Great job, Jack." So we will pass that message along to Jack that he did a great job this afternoon, and you might just hear from him by the end of the day.
Okay, we have someone who wants to say hi. Anna. Oh, maybe this was a lie. Do you want to say hi? It seems like only one of the McNamara siblings wants Anna to say hi, and I don't think that person is Anna.
All right, we have another special guest this afternoon. We have Anna McNamara, Jack's little sister, and we're going to pass her the microphone.
Hello, Anna. How are you? Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, that was Jack who just said hi. And she's very intently focused on the game.
Bye, Papa.
What? Oh, hello. So everyone, that's Anna McNamara on the mic. As we watch Team Thomas now, they're trying to get this double. This might roll out though, and yes, it does. And there's still one red remaining in the house.
3.
Anna, how old are you?
3.
3. She's 3 years old. And you like curling?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Good. And what team are you cheering for? Jack is cheering for blue. Are you cheering for blue or red?
Blue.
Blue. She's cheering for blue too. So we have 2 supporters of Team Thomas here at the curling club. But even though you're cheering for blue, red looks like they're putting on some pressure and putting a rock here. See the red rock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there it goes. Stops as a guard. So do you think blue is going to draw in right here? Do you think they're going to make that shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think they're going to try to go for 2 points now. There's only 3 rocks left for blue. Let's see if they can put a rock in buried now. And if they do you think they'll get 2 points? Yeah. Elliot LeBlanc says, smart children. I think they're smart too, yeah. That's Elliot LeBlanc. Do you know Elliot?
Yeah.
You know Elliot, Anna? Okay. And look at this shot. Here it goes. And what a shot by Kaylee McLean. Great shot. And I think Michelle might need to try this run back here or else do a perfect
That's a
freeze.
good shot.
It's a good shot? Jack says it's a good shot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that? Okay, so Michelle Armstrong on her first rock here. She's going to be trying this run back. Yeah, Elliot says, great draw. That was a great draw. And Team Thomas looking good to maybe score 2 now, which is what they would really want to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, they really want to do that. Yeah. And Michelle Armstrong trying the run back here. Let's see if she makes it, Anna. Here it goes. Look at the sweepers coming down the ice. They're sweeping it to make it curl now. Will it curl enough? Here it goes. Do you think it's going to curl enough? Yeah? Yeah? And oh no, it just goes by. Oh my, it just missed.
Yeah.
That was so... And blue is now going to put one up here. You think they're going to make that, right? You're very optimistic for everyone's shots. Oh, what are you saying, Jack? Nothing. He's saying nothing. Okay. Okay, so Jill Thomas, her goal here isn't necessarily to sit 2. She wants to just be top house, and basically it's kind of a game of how close can you get. And I mean to say, like, if you sit too close and you sit only the 1 point, it's a good guard, and you would then have a draw for 2. If you get too close to sit 2, get too greedy right now, it leaves Michelle a much easier double, which will then take this entire end away. So again, Team Thomas only needs 2 here, so you may as well not get greedy. Let's see if they can make this guard, get it as close as they can, see if they can use it. Will this curl enough, Anna? Here it goes. And there it goes. It's second shot, but that's a good guard. But did it go a little too far, I wonder?
Yeah.
It did? Anna thinks it went too far. And I think Michelle Armstrong has a double. So if she hits the rock right here, Anna, it's going to go right out, right? Yeah, she's nodding. Yeah. So, yeah, but you need to hit it on the nose. That's the key. You got to be really careful, your Team Armstrong. You hit it across the face and hit that blue on the right side. It might redirect back in the red. Oh. And... And Anna has vanished in my explanation of that. I'm back with Jack. But yeah, so where I was going with that is if Michelle hits this rock too thin, and by too thin I mean just like a little off nose, and hits it across the other blue, you might be left with 2 blues still in the house, and you might give up 3. So you need to make sure you get to nose of this rock. That's the goal. And that's the miss is nose or a little off nose. You can't be too thin here. Okay, last rock, Michelle Armstrong. Here we go. Rock's going down the ice. This looks like better move. Yeah.
They better move.
Oh no, we don't say that. And this looks really close. Does she have both blues? 1, 2. Does the blue get out? I think it does. What a shot by Michelle. Jack is not happy, cheering for blue, but I'm happy for a great curling shot. What a shot by Team Armstrong. What?
No, you're not.
I'm not happy, you're saying. Well, then why am I smiling? I like good curling. Okay. And, yeah, here we go. Here's the replay. Well, you get to see the aftermath. So, look at that sweep. Look at that sweep. The rock goes out, and what a shot there by Michelle Armstrong. Jill Thomas forced to draw for 1, and this is a tough port. You really need to be careful you miss that top red. If you hit it, you might give up 3. So, got to be careful. Cannot stay out. And we've seen a lot of rocks curl here, but break hard at the end. So, you need to be really careful on the line calling here, and especially on the weight. Okay. Jill Thomas, last rock, and number 7, trying to draw for 1. Here we go. Jack is stressed. Just say you are.
Say I'm stressed.
Yeah, you're stressed. And oh no. Look at this rock. Oh no.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No, we don't want to tap, Jack. That's 3 red. That one was heavy. And 1, 2, 3. A little bit too heavy, and it stayed straight, and Team Armstrong steals 3 in the 7th end. They go up 7-4, and oh boy, folks.
So who's winning?
Red is winning right now. And we have 1 end to go. Anne O'Neill is coming back on the mic. Thank you to the McNamara siblings for this entertaining, swingy end. This has been crazy, and Team Armstrong is looking to see if they can close out this game. So thank you, Jack. We'll have you back after the game, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like Team Armstrong is throwing this rock through. I always like doing this in. I always like doing this in this case. It just if you throw a rock in there up 3, that's just something else the other team can use, and you just got to minimize risk and be careful not to just put a rock in a bad spot. You might come up light, you might come up a little heavy. It's just easier just to throw it through. And we see Team Thomas. They put up a corner guard. You're going to see them put up another guard. They need as many guards as they can down 3 points. This is going to be hard to do, but very possible still. So stay tuned, everyone, because it's not over.
It's not over. And we see in the chat, Cynthia Murphy says, thanks, Jack and Anna, and we couldn't agree more. I mean, I think I'll be replaced next year.
Yes.
And they are excellent commentators, the both of them. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, and our viewing went up quite significantly with their commentating.
Yeah, much like Brad Gushu, Ann O'Neill, this is your farewell tour.
I better make it exciting then. But again, we are so happy to have all of you with us this afternoon. We have 510 viewers across the board. We have viewers from Atlantic Canada, Central Canada, Western Canada, and the Europe. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Yeah. And great guard by Team Thomas. That might have came a little too close to the other guard. There might be a double peel attempt, but they're going to put up another guard anyway, I'm sure, because, again, Team Armstrong cannot take out yet. They cannot take out, but this is the last rock they cannot take out with. So the next rock thrown by Team Armstrong will be one that they can hit out. So because of that, I think you're going to see another guard attempt by Team Thomas. Just one more. And Team Armstrong's not throwing this one through. They are putting this one in. Mm-hmm. I think that I kind of prefer always throwing through. Just again, more rocks in play, just more risk involved.
Of course.
Let me try to predict the future, much like Jack did a couple ends ago. My prediction is that red rock.
Yes.
If you try to double peel those two blues, that blue closest to the center line, if you hit it too thick, it might come back on that red and jam.
Okay.
Very, very.
That's the prediction.
Not complete. Like, I could be wrong. That is kind of a little bit of a fluke.
Yep.
But it might happen.
I wonder what Jack's thinking right now. What he's predicting.
I think he's currently petting a dog.
And we have another viewer in the chat tuning in from the Dominican. So thank you for joining us in the sunny weather.
Yeah, and this is not something you need if you're Team Thomas. This needs to stick around.
Oh, gosh.
And no, that goes right through.
Not what they wanted.
No. And, okay, so now we have this double peel attempt by Team Armstrong. Now, you need to be careful. You can't hit this too thick. Too thick, this might hit the one in the house. Thin is better. Better just to get one guard than both. No need to play this too cute. And this is inside, out of her hand. They need to sweep this hard. They might be able to get it the other way. And, oh, dear. Does this jam? No.
Oh.
Okay, that was really close. And
I'm on the edge of my seat.
me too. Oh my goodness, sorry. Jack just popped my ear. What are you saying? Jack is saying now he hopes red wins. So it looks like somebody changes allegiance just on who's winning. I guess that's good. He'll never be disappointed. Team Thomas is trying to draw in behind these corners now. If this overcurls, which it is a little bit, and even if it ticks, that's not the end of the world. They still need guards, and they're going to have another 4 rocks left. So they have another, I'm going to say miss that they can do, another rock that can be not in the house, but then they will have to get the other 3 in. But time is running out for them. They're going to need to make a move soon, and Team Armstrong is just going to be content hitting out some of these guards and keeping it wide open. And this rock is also curling a lot. It's not going to jam, but it does leave another guard. So now, Team Thomas, you have a choice now. You can try the draw, or you can maybe try to go after that hit if you are interested and roll in behind something. But, yeah, looks like they're going to try to draw back 4 foot and see if they can get one of their 3 rocks they need in. They definitely need to draw in now. They have 4 rocks left. You don't want this one to be your other rock out of the rings, especially with a bunch of guards. So put this one in so that you still have a rock you can miss with or roll out with if need be.
Sweeper's on that rock.
Yeah, this one is also curling really hard. And it gets by the guard. Needs to get by the one in the house. Does it get by the one in the house?
I think it does.
It does. And that just squeaks by, but it's very close to the red. This is going to be an easy promotion.
Yep.
I needed a little more separation there. That's why they were trying to get that one top 4. And Team Armstrong just needs to make contact, essentially, with that red, and that blue will go flying out, and then Thomas will have to score all of their remaining stones.
Can they do it?
They definitely can, but will Armstrong allow them to do it?
That is the question.
Great shot there by Team Armstrong. And now all 3 blues need to count. We are in the end game for this end.
On Championship Sunday.
Yeah. And the chat isn't really talking right now, including Nathan Toner, resident who gets paid at the curling store, because I've been told he doesn't work there. He lives there.
I feel like everyone's just on the edge of their seats.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to make a sponsor thing, Anne.
Oh,
yeah.
Apologies.
I thought you were getting that segue. Okay, anyway, thank you to the curling store, our platinum sponsor. Isn't this great? Last end, we just ruined the segues.
All right.
Anyway, okay.
Focus.
But yeah, okay, this rock needs to be in. Thank you to the curling store for being a platinum sponsor at this event. And Nathan, please say hi. We'd love you to say hi if you're still in here. Okay. Look at this roll. How far do they roll? Is it behind the guards? Now it is in play, which is great. And okay, that's about half buried. Still possible to get at for Michelle, but if she makes...
But we can never tell from our angle, remember?
Well, this angle is pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. But if Michelle hits this, she will be the defending Nova Scotia club champ, winning 2 years ago.
Wow.
Can she make this blue go away?
And what do you all think at home?
Let
Put
us
it in
know.
the chat. What do you think? Can she make it go away?
The crowd is quiet, waiting for this rock to come. Michelle taking a little more ice here. We have seen a couple rocks curl, mostly draws though, so got to be careful with weight. It doesn't stay straight. Okay, first rock. Michelle Armstrong trying to win the 2026 Nova Scotia Club Championship.
Can she do it?
They're on it. They're on it. Are they by the guard? I think they are. Do they have this blue out? Do they have this blue out? Yes, they do. And I think that's championship. Are they shaking hands? Yes, they are. Team Armstrong, you are our 2026 club champions. Defending Canadian champs. Can they do it again in November? We will see. We will be following you. Congratulations, Team Armstrong. Congratulations to the Lakeshore Curling Club.
Congratulations from everyone here at the Sydney Curling Club. And thank you to all of you at home who watched with us this weekend.
It's been great.
It's been lovely. We've had so much fun. We've had some guest commentators. We had a lot of fun here. We had a lot of fans online. And we hit an all-time record of views today.
Yes, all time. This has been great. Look at them. Look at Michelle, Mary, Abby, and Julie. All happy, all smiles. They have won. They have defended their title. And they'll be getting the medals and the trophy. Stay tuned, folks. We are going to stay to show you at least the trophy presentation. We have a good view of it, so why not?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. What's another couple minutes from Gracie? She's only worked 20 hours in the last 2 days.
And didn't get paid a dime.
And, oh, my goodness. And
Our two guest commentators.
yeah, they're so happy to be here right now.
They are. They're jumping
And
up and down.
yeah, so stay tuned, everyone, if you want to see the presentation of the medals and the trophy. We will stay for that. That should be happening in the next couple minutes. We are going to just go to some music, take a small break, but we will be back when the medals are presented. So stay tuned.
From this event. So, great match, almost right to the end. Rocks left, and that's okay. So, we'll start by presenting the silver medalists. And it's a team from the Lakeshore Curling Club in Nova Scotia, Team Joe Thomas. You have Laura here from Nova Scotia Curling Association, and Laura, if you want to present them.
Don't step on the plastic.
Don't go under the table.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go.
Come on over. Just waiting for you to get there. Yeah, I should probably brought my curling shoes. Thank you.
Congratulations to Jill Thomas, Kaylee McLean, Marianne Winchester, Aaron LeBlanc, the runner-ups to the 2026 Nova Scotia Women's Club Championship. A very strong performance all weekend. And a great pleasure watching this team.
I'll get in it too. I would guess I have. Well, we can come here to you.
I have no shoes on. I'm on the hat.
All right. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
She wants to hear, but yes, we will
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah, well, you guys come get it.
He doesn't go on.
And now for the winning team, the team that is going to represent Nova Scotia at the Nationals next fall, a team from the Lakeshore or in Sackville, or Nova Scotia, and it's Team Michelle Armstrong.
Buying a new window.
Come on over. There you go. Congratulations.
And congratulations, Team Armstrong, skipped by Michelle Armstrong, Mary Mason, Abby Miller, Julie McAvoy. Great games, great perseverance through some of these games, and a great performance. Well done, and good luck in November as Team Nova Scotia.
You guys have
Take it for Kathleen.
Okay. Yes. And then do you want this
Yes,
too?
and also the hearts, for sure.
Okay. I mean, don't say it. I won't say it.
And then this
And then the
little trophy, so...
Maybe stay behind. Stay behind.
Oh my God, how am I gonna do this?
You might need to go to the other half.
Go to this hat, Travis.
I'm good. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Great. Good.
Go. Good job, ladies.
We have a speech from Michelle Armstrong. This is your chance. This is your chance.
Abby does. Where's your phone? Right there sitting. Right, this beige one? This way.
Yeah, I'll say. Yeah. I'll get it.
I'll make it short and sweet. Thank you so much to the Sydney Curling Club. They host a fantastic event. This is our lucky charm because this is our second provincials that we've won out of this club, and the last one was 10 years ago, so it's a decade thing. You guys were fantastic. You could tell the support from all your members, and that is what club curling is really about. So thank you to everyone. It's a lot of time and effort that goes into organizing these events, and it doesn't go unnoticed or appreciated. So thank you. Thank you to Team Thomas. We see you guys all the time, and it's always fun and always a battle, and seems to go back and forth and have all kinds of swings and fun. So thanks for the match today, and I'm sure we will see you soon. Thanks, guys. And thank you to the fans. Anyone coming out, you guys made it a lot of fun. Sometimes we come to get there's no one around. So thank you very much, and umpires and officials as well, and my team. Thanks for hanging in there and making my job a little easier at times, which I appreciate. Is that banner to the top? We just want to get it. You can't win the show.
I'm so sad.
I'll get a tractor. I'll make you go.
So thank you everyone for watching. This is our last stream for this year. You can see our co-commentator who wanted to say goodbye to everyone and congratulate Team Armstrong. He might be coming back. He might have heard me. But yeah, we'd like to say thank you to everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for interacting with us. We had a great time. We had a great time doing this. We will be back next year for some of our own streams, own tournaments. But some of our own tournaments, and also for the 2027 Nova Scotia Women's Club Championship. So
be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep in touch with all of the events next year. My name is Ann O'Neill.
My name is Sebastian Lafort, and here we go.
What is your name?
What am I going to say?
Are you gonna say congratulations?
Congratulations.
And say goodbye to everyone. We'll see you next year. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you next year. Have a good night.
Thanks so much.
This live stream is brought to you by The Curling Store, Medicine Shop, Mercer Fuels, the Lakes Golf Course, Destination Cape Breton, Daniel's Ale House and Eatery, Cafe by the Bay, and McIntyre Chev.
Something about this place brings me back, it always brings me back. This kind of love won't change. Brings me back, it always brings me back. I've crossed many miles, but one thing's always clear, my heart stays here.
McIntyre Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC is proud to sponsor the Sydney Curling Club. Looking for a new ride? Shop new or use, assisted by our friendly sales team with the largest selection of GM vehicles on the island. Need a part for your vehicle or an oil change? Visit our certified service and parts department for all your vehicle servicing needs. Hurry hard down to 101 Disco Street. Shop anytime online on our website and follow us on social media to stay up to date with all of our latest promotions.